Okay, go on then. Go on then. Just one of them days. Oh, what music? So, infiltrator. I feel.
Up your block and ooh, my screws are loose. Don't call my hand, cause you gon' make me act a hot damn fool. Dead discussion, you will not win, cause I will not lose. Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas move? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get. I know how it feel to wake up, oaked up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping over 62. I'm raising hell, I've been doing it and doing it and doing it well. Glad when I come against track, that's I, but it ain't good for nothing. Why track? Track, that's where you won't gain nothing. Cause I live and eat, breathe war. And I dare one of you step forth, and I guarantee you will get less than a more. Be the pirates, that's not a fraud. We's be the highest, top all the scores. I'm six, call me the top gun. Ate all the pies and left you to scrum. So what's it really, really good for? Nothing. Yeah, I've done your career like nothing. Agent X Wiki. I'm raising hell, I've been doing it and doing it and doing it well. Glad when I come against track, that's I, but it ain't good for nothing. Why track? Track, that's where you won't gain nothing. Cause I live and eat, breathe war. And I dare one of you step forth, and I guarantee you will get less than a more. Be the pirates, that's not a fraud. We's be the highest, top all the scores. I'm six, call me the top gun. Ate all the pies and left.
Yeah. Straight out of Ballier, coming at you soon. Stay tuned, people.
This is a legend.
Stay
here.
positive.
You know who he is.
Keep pushing.
This is Ian Gibbons.
Ballier.
Peace and love.
Hi guys, Jerry Tyndall here, aka Yowza from Ballyfermot, a very good friend of Jude's, over 4 years, creator of Straight Out Ballier. Been in talks with Jude about getting on to do a podcast, which is going to be happening very soon. And the discussion on the podcast was the adventures that I've had in Medellin, Colombia, as I went over there and done a retreat with ayahuasca. To talk about what I have experienced and what I've gained from the experience, because it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's not like something that you go over and you relax. It's you go over there to face your traumas, to face what has put you in the position you're in mentally, deal with it and move on. And that's what I've done. I've overcome all my demons. But I'll be discussing about this very soon. Jude, I'm sure Jude's going to let you all know when this is going to happen. In conjunction with doing this, so we'll be working.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna bring this. I'm just letting you out.
And getting all the information out to everybody. I know there's people out there with mental health problems, feeling that there's nowhere to go. But I'm going to let you know that there is an answer and there is a cure. And we will be talking about this. So link in and tune in very soon, Straight Out Ballier, as I'll take us to Colombia, step by step, to talk about what I went through and my experience.
Colombia? Right.
Okay? Keep your energy for real. Love to everybody, and I'll speak to you soon. God bless.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. Now, listen, I'm going to have to get out of my brother's way because I have to do this live, and this is very important. I know a lot of people wanted to see me fall flat nose on my face, but guess what? You're going to have to get up a bit earlier for that now. So, we're roughing it. We're doing it in the bedroom. There's a few things I need to say. and I think it's best getting everything off my chest tonight, so. Right, give me a second. Hey, gorgeous. Mark's making his legendary fucking chips, mate. Them fucking. But, guys, just give me a second. I want to get out of the boys' way. I want to give a few people a shout out tonight for all the hard work that they've given me, put into my channel over the years. All the people who doubted me, I want to thank you for doubting me, because you doubted me, you motivated me.
Are you decent?
Guys, just give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna do me live up here, alright? Where there's no bastard, loads of noise and what have you. And so yeah, I want to give a few people a shout out. You know. So if you're just patient with me for a minute. Let me put this over here a second. Let me leave this there. If you give me a minute. Get over there, you can't. You fucking cunt fuck.
I'm just gonna let mine cool down, bro. I'm just gonna jump in the shower first, yeah?
Right. Right. Pizza man has come. So the taxi didn't. The bushes on. Alright. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Hang on. Oh yeah. You know, it's taking us a minute to get here, yeah. How Jesus, we're breaking records. We have 10 people in the live. Fuck off with it. You know, don't show you me muscles and shit, like, you know. Like I said, it's been a long time getting here, and there is a few people I'm gonna pay homage to tonight, and I'm gonna thank personally. First of all, I want to thank me missus. Well, I want to thank God first, because without God, I wouldn't be here, and without me missus, I wouldn't be here. So I want to pay homage to a few people tonight. Hang on a minute. 1 second. Where's my joint gone? Where's that joint gone? You fuck. Right, so. Sorry. Stephen Knight, get up out of that. Yeah, boy. Right, so. First of all, I want to thank God for getting me here. 1 second. I want to thank Doc for sending me the 4K camera a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks back. And then today, Jaggy Thistle stepped up and said, you know what, Jude, I'm going to send you a camera. Now, cameras and the voices are much more important to me than money, because you can do that with money, look, and burn it, but it takes you a while to burn a camera phone if you but anyway, like I said, it's like now is the time. It's like I want to thank all the people that supported me and motivated me over the years, who told me they were better than me. Well, here, listen. The only way you're better than me is at YouTube. Every other way, I annihilate you. But we're not on here to slay any dragons or to give anyone exposure. So I want to thank Pablo, Chopper, Spencer, Conan, Sean Wayne, MBTB, Paul C, Robert Lee, Lucifer, Donny J, Lucky, Rob, Irish W, Big Country, Lee, Richard, Tank, Finn, Yowzer, Gibbo, Doc, Solver, YouTube Asylum, YouTube Idiots, Jockney, Shah, PD, Lee Marvin, Hitchman, Jimmy the Gent, Jimmy Kershaw, Monk, fucking Zora, Masters, Lindsay, Pac-Man. Shout out to all the gal them. Lisa, Amo, Maxine, Lena, Louise, Peggy, Quavers, Vanda. So, now, there is a few people I've left off that list because you are a cunt. And you do not deserve to be on it. And I've identified with a few people and I know I can help you because before I got sick, I was the best at it. You see, you know how easy it is to learn kids different languages, especially smart kids, like kids that can see. I'm not a gypsy, but believe me, I've got more kin than you'll ever understand. And everything's been about respect from day one, so okie dokie. Okay. So, shout out to all the pagans who put me down, and shout out to all the Irish that's starting to come into town. I see us. And see you afraid of your own shadow. Yeah, that'd be the end of you, and I'd sit over you and I'd shave your beard. Yeah, with my arse. You know, only go, just make him clap. Just make him clap. Yeah, any day of the week. But anyway, here we are trying some decent pizza. You are welcome to join me. Good evening. What about John Paul and Cuddle Brownie 3 4 out? I've not fell out with anybody. I just have to make sure my investment's watertight, that's all. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm sorry I did have to take a couple of spanners before. And I did say don't take it personal. I've tried to tell you, but you didn't listen. And I did tell you I'll take your spanner, and I did. I took John Paul's spanner to hurt me feelings, and I took Kudo's spanner and it hurt me feelings. But I've been around the block and spanners can cause trouble, so like I said, Jay Pay's never done that on me. I think he's a lovely fella, and the same with Kudu, but the only thing about that is that's a thorn on my side that I don't need at the minute, and I'll support the boys, you know what I mean? It's just like I have to lead by example, and I can't have any of my mods in there. I'm sorry. Unless your name is Pablo or Chopper, you're fucked. You see, just before I come on here, I went on my laptop and I removed 2 people. Now here, you can still get your spanner back, but it's like, I did say it, and if people don't want to listen to me, I haven't got time to be wasting. You know, if I tell you something here, that does not make you look good going in these lives, sitting there laughing and joking with rapists. And I never, ever, ever mentioned anybody's name. somebody mentioned something to me there before. I've not fell out with John Paul or could do. I've not had a row with the boys, but I had to take the spanners off them because I can, and I had to. It's like because I know YouTube and I see where it's going, and I don't want to be associated with that, and I don't want any of my mods associated with it either. You know, I've had to make a few difficult decisions the last while, and it's like it hurts my heart. But like I said, listen, yeah. If I'm away on duty and one of you is like I said, if you're slacking and you've been on the piss that night, and it's like you're fucking in a firefight and your gun jams because you're too stupid drunk to notice that you have dirt in the mechanism, so you're fucked. And you put my life on the line because you're not doing your job. No, it's not about, listen, it's look, I have to it's risk assessment, and that's it. I've no problem with John Paul or could do. Not at all. I like the lads. I think they're nice, lovely lads, but you know, it's like I just can't have anything to do with channels like that. You know, I think they're good lads. They're great lads. I'll give them that. But when you go into a channel like that, I know YouTube long enough to know I stay away from them kind of places. The only time I talk to a rapist if we're sitting on top of them. What you do? Remember this, cunt. But listen, I'm used to having me feelings hurt on YouTube. A lot of countrymen don't have respect for me if they go in there, you know, so it is what it is. I've no issue with anybody, like I said, you know. Now, the reason I took two people's spanners is because I see two other Irishmen that are more worthy of them spanners. May I listen to me, yeah. When it comes to tactical and strategic moves, listen to me. I didn't want to do this, but I had to. I did say many times, guys, please don't make me make a decision. Anybody that goes into a rapist live and is sitting in that chat, laughing and joking with people and listen, nah, fuck that, mate. I'm not having any of that. No way. And I did say, whoever goes in there, stay in there. I'm going to say it, and it's like before I come on, I already removed people's spanners. And don't take it personal, it's YouTube. If you want to go into a person's life who was convicted rapist and sit there and laugh and joke with people, and when one of your own turns around and said, listen, lads, it's a bad look going in there. I can't tell people where and not to go, but none of my mods, I'll tell you one thing. If I find out any of my mods are in there laughing and joking with them cunts, your spanner will be gone as well. Do you understand? I've no issue. Like I said, it's like it fucking hurts me feelings, you know. I fell out with a couple of people already this year. Like I fell out with Stevie, and I didn't want that to happen. But you know what I mean. I'll fuck you under the bus, mate, if I need to. Listen, you're looking at a man who shot his own brother in the chest without a bulletproof vest. I gave the other one a DDT, and he ended up in A&E. No, I know they hate him, fuck's sake. Like I said, like, this isn't even an issue. It's just like, it's like collateral damage for me. I can't take no risks. I've lost too much money and I've lost channels because of fucking backing somebody and then realising here I made a wrong decision. I've no issue with John Paul or I've no issue with Kudu. I thought, I was thinking similar. Now, Kudu was in me live last night, no problem. You know, I don't know what I've done, whether I've done something to offend John Paul, but I'm just made a certain way. I couldn't give a fuck if 10 people come in my life, yeah? I will not grow my channel on the back of a rapist. John Paul's a good guy and he's got good quality, so is Kudu. and I seen it in them, but I had to slam the brakes down because I can't have anything to do with people like that. You know, hey, it's E, sorry. Like I said, I've no issue with anybody. I get on with John Paul and Kudu. And I did say I'll take your spanners if I see us in there. And no one listened, so you listen now though. And like I said, it hurts me heart, but it's only YouTube. Listen, you stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine, but you know, I am a bit disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. You know, but what am I meant to do? You know, it is what it is. You know, like I said, I have 3 daughters. Do you understand? Yeah, I've 3 fucking daughters. Yeah, and I will not have that shit. You know, that's a violation back home. You get your wings clipped for that. I know lads that have been shot for less. You know what I mean? Nowadays, to get people's attention, you have to do fuck off and slap them in the face. Now, look, I've just slapped you in the face in front of everyone. What are you going to do? Get up, go on, do it. Promise me a good time, go on. All my life, I've had to lead by example, and it's like, you know, I've had to demonstrate due diligence, and it's like if people don't listen, like I said, I'm not a big lad, I'm not a tough lad, but one thing I am is certified. I don't need to be tough once I have that label attached to me. Society calls me a psychopath and expects me to be offended by it. When you witness people take their last breath, and when you witness people on fire, burning, and shit like that, it doesn't go away. You just have to soldier on and suck it up. That's all you can do. Otherwise it'll kill you. And it ain't fucking killing me, mate. You know, it's already killed me for long enough. It's like a cancer. Guilt, regret, honour, sacrifice, pain. Pain's a way of never letting you forget, you know. And I've seen some horrible things in my life, and I've did some horrible things allegedly. They say if you witness horrendous things, you're capable of committing horrendous and heinous things. The mind is a complex organ. Adrenaline, serotonin, endorphins, all at the same time. Wow, it's like, yeah, baby, Dorothy, we are a long way from Kansas. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Yeah, let me take my glasses off. Sorry, guys, for being rude. How's everyone doing? Spencer, are you in the chat? Yowza, if you're in here, let me know. Yeah, hello, everybody. How you doing? Don't mind me. Yeah, that's where we were up to. I want to give thanks. I want to give thanks to God first. Thank you. I want to give thanks to 4 people that have motivated me through. And I don't break promises, you see. You see, I don't break promises. You see, I don't break promises. I don't break promises. 13 months, 910,000 people on all my socials. Me mates watching me, aren't you, Bert? I know Carl's watching me, aren't you, cuz? I know he's definitely watching me. You see him? He's the architect, my dad. You know how strong he made me. He made me fight grown-ups just to see me knock them out. But me granny and me ma taught me how to love. Me dad taught me how to fight. And God's give me a gift with them. I don't miss. Can I just say one thing, yeah? Now, shout out to all the pagans on YouTube, right? Now, a blind Stevie Wonder could tell you I could have grown my channel by calling everybody out. Now, I'm not about to start now, but what I will say is I have Tank made me aware of something. Now listen, I've not fell out with John Paul or Kudu or any of them like that. I don't know them that well, and I took a chance on. I gave away a few premature spanners. That's my fault. Everybody can go the fuck where they want on YouTube, but I just can't allow my mods to sit in a live and laugh and joke. That's my rules. You know, and that's the beauty about owning your own channel here. Do you know many times I've got that close to having a decent channel and I'm getting stolen on me all over somebody else's actions? I don't think so. John Paul and fucking Kudu, they're good lads, very good dads. You know, but would you have them over for tea? I don't think you would. And like I said, look it's my channel and I'm putting a few dubs together. Not just Irishmen, dubs. Me granny told me never to do drugs, but she said don't fucking doubt the dubs. And I get no pleasure in having to take a few spanners back. But look if you want to go in and be in someone else's channel, that's up to you. And I don't want to spoil your fun, but here, this is much more than growing a fucking channel. This is about ethics and morals. Now, like I said, as you know, if your name is not on the pathetic little list, but you see, these people have helped me when me own have let me down. Now here, I never ever said I have had a crossword with JP or Kudu. The boys are doing their own thing to grow that channel, and I respect that. But that has nothing to do with me. So when it's a business investment, if it's my investment, yeah, there's no fucking way. So I went on the laptop and I took a couple of spanners. You know, I did give people time and I said, if you want to go in there, fair enough, that's where everyone is, yeah. But that's the toxic side of YouTube. Once you cross the line, that's it. Now, I know any God-fearing good father would not be in there. Do you understand? Because he's a rapist. End the fucking story. I don't give a fuck whether the guy's a character or not. He's a convicted rapist. You know, and there's a few people, like I said, that want to go in there. That's up to you. But look, when it comes to my channel, this is my business. What you do outside my channel is up to you. But here, while you're a mod of my channel, I expect certain fucking ethics, morals, principles. Do you understand? I'm not fucking perfect, but I'll tell you one thing, mate. If I got anywhere near him, nothing's going on. I was just asked a question, Chop. Someone said that I fall out with John Paul and Kudu, and I said no. I just took a couple of spanners back, that's all. You know, it's like, Chopper, look we're dads at the end of the day. I can't have any of my mods sitting in a rapist life, bro. You know, somebody asked me the question, did I fall out with John Paul? Did I fuck? I've not had a crossword with JP or Kudu. It's just like I'm just protecting. Nah, bro, I get that, but you're not gonna be a mod on my channel, bro. When you're in a rapist life. You know, I've no issue with any of them boys, you know, but it's like, at the end of the day, the amount of shit I do get, and I just can't, I just don't want any bad words or anything like that, because I like the boys. I think they're sound, you know what I mean? And but at the end of the day, rules are rules, chop, and you know the story. I can't be seen having any kind of association with somebody that's a significant risk to women and children. Somebody who's being raped, somebody who's been convicted in a Dublin court of rape. Now, here's how it is. I would cave that cunt's head in, bro. You know, I can't be seen fraternising with the enemy as far as I'm concerned. You know, and he's not your enemy, he fucking is now. I've no issue with JP, or could you? It's just that other fucking rapist that I've no time for. You know, and it's like, forgive me if I have fucking principles. You know what I mean? It's like what you meant to do, man. It's like, I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you one thing. It'd be a cold day in hell before I fucking have anything to do with cunts like that. Nah, but here's the thing. Everybody can go where they want, and people make a big thing about it. I've said for the last few days, I'm gonna take a few people Spanish because I believe they're not doing their job. It's like, and here, this is my channel, Chopper, at the end of the day, and Chopper's one of the boys. I'll always say to any new YouTubers here, reach out to Uncle Chop and Pablo. They won't send you wrong, you know what I mean? And Chopper will bollock me if I'm in the wrong. You know, someone come into my live and raised the question and said, Jude, have you fallen out with John Paul? And could do, and I said, no, what the fuck? But I have taken a couple of people Spanish today. You know, it's my channel and I've worked hard on this. It's like, and I've lost money. I've had people laugh at me continuously. And here, I'm not having people laughing at me no more. Fuck that. But nah, like I said, listen, I get on with everybody and I'm not on here to argue. But what I do want to do is I want to thank Jaggy Thistle today. He's donating a camera to the channel, another one. So that'll be Jaggy, Spencer, Ammo, and Doc. A few weeks ago, right, yeah, I had a lovely surprise in the post, yeah. And Spencer and Ammo, soil of the fucking earth, mate, sent me over some rashers, some sausages and some pudding and some bread, or Irish bread, and I was over the moon, I was, you know what I mean? It's like, because it's like where I'm from back home, Amory and Spencer are there. And what you didn't know, now I know Chopper knew this, right? Now, a lot of people told lies about me, yeah, and said that I couldn't go back home and I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that. So I brought Spencer McDermott on board. Now, Spencer has lived in Cherry Orchard for 30 years, and his partner, Ammo, is from the same place where all my cousins and my uncles are. And Chopper knows all my family, friends, so does Ammo and Spencer. And the reason why Spencer is there is because he knows everything. Who done this, who done that, and who didn't do what, and whatever. You know, and because I was one of the boys at the start, and I did anything to become one of the boys. And what happens when you become one of the boys? You know what I mean? You're immortalised up there when you do certain things. And I was getting my feet burnt in the back of a van, and I still didn't tell on me mates. Now, doubt about that. You know what I mean? That's impressive, right? No point in us all getting fucking done in. You know what I mean? I've always been good at taking for the team, regardless, because I'm not scared. I'm not a little shook midget bitch that needs permission to do shit. I don't need permission to do nothing. I just did it. And I got into trouble for it. But so what? And what? If you're ever going to do one, do it on your own. That way, then you're having to knock at someone's mother's door. Yeah, no problem, Finn. Keep your head up. A lot of people wanted to see me fall flat on my face, and a couple of them are in the live now watching. Aren't you, little looking fuck? You know, you are the company you keep, my father taught me. And if my father thought I was chatting to a sex offender nicely, he would fucking strangle me. He'd say, if you get near that cunt, go for his eyes, Jude. Because if he can't see, he can't touch kids again. Make sure the water's as hot as he can bear. Put the whole bag in. Go on, lad. Line that cunt. Take his eyes. It wouldn't be the first eye you've took, son. In defiance. Since I've come off the mood stabilizer, I remember being a horrible cunt. I was a really bad person many years ago. How are you, Luke? You fucker. How are you doing? Here. Yowza. We're in the process of doing it. Now, amigo, that's where you come into this equation. I need you one day this week. I need your brain, because when Yowza comes on, like I said, I'm going to bring two people on the panel, and them two people, it'll be Spencer and Luke Gilligan. Now, I'm going to ask Yowza about 20-25 questions. Luke, you seen the video, didn't you? What Yowza? Watch, I'll show you, watch. Guys, this is one of my pals. He's going to be coming on very soon. Myself and Pablo are in the process of putting the video together, guys. So,
Hi,
watch
guys.
this review.
Jerry Tyndall here, aka Yowza from Ballyfermot. A very good friend of Jude's, over 40 years, creator of STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER. And I've been in talks with Jude about getting on to do a podcast, which is going to be happening very soon. And the discussion on the podcast is the adventures that I've had in Medellin, Colombia, as I went over there and done a retreat for the ayahuasca. To talk about what I have experienced and what I've gained from the experience, because it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It's not like something that you go over and you relax. It's you go over there to face your traumas, to face what has put you in the position you're in mentally, deal with it and move on. And that's what I've done. I've overcome all my demons. But I'll be discussing about this very soon. I'm sure Jude's going to let you all know when this is going to happen. I'm in conjunction with him at the minute, so we'll be working on questions and answers and getting all the information out to everybody. I know there's people out there with mental health problems feeling that there's nowhere to go, but I'm going to let you know that there is an answer and there is a cure. And we will be talking about this, so link in and tune in very soon, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, as we'll take us to Colombia, step by step, to talk about what I went through and my experience. Okay? Keep your energy for real. Love to everybody.
One year,
yes.
Ha ha ha! that dude wouldn't do it. Hey, thanks for making me remember. You see, where I'm from, men like Yowza, they don't talk to journalists. I'm not a journalist. I'm the next best thing. It's like, when I started this channel, I said to myself, you know, if 2 or 3 of the boys get to see like me videos, I feel like I've accomplished something. And Yowza, he let me down after he got back from the jungle, but what I didn't realise was he had his own shit going on and stuff, and it's like, you know, if you tell me something, you give me your word and you let me down, man, I'll give you a fucking hard time for it, you know what I mean? Because it makes me, I don't need to look any more stupid than I already do. And then we have another mad bastard, which will come on after Yowza. And listen, I told you, you're going to be sorry you made me remember. But I'm doing this for Dublin. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for the boys that aren't here anymore.
Yeah. Straight out of Ballier, coming at you soon. Stay tuned, people.
This is a legend.
Stay
here.
positive.
You know who he is.
Keep pushing.
This is Ian Gibbons.
Ballier.
Peace and love.
I'm going to share something with you, yeah? Good evening. How's everybody? Like I said over time, I've always wanted to bring a few of my old pals on to talk about mental health, addiction, recovery, recuperation, strength, health. Your health is your wealth. This is Manchester, listen. This is a very famous bridge. This is the bridge where once I tried to end it. And laying over there, could you do that, Don? Right there. Next to that orange thing, curled up like a teddy bear.
You know what? I have me faith, I have me children, me family, me grandson, me kids. You see that fucking railway line, that's all it takes. This is Manchester, right?
Doesn't matter now, bro.
A few weeks ago, some poor soul took his life here. May he rest in peace. This is Manchester, guys, look. Never give up hope.
Shout out to everybody that's ever suffered with recovery,
over there, look.
with relapsing, with being a junkie bastard. You're welcome in here. Know them. And here, listen, I can help you with your recovery, baby.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real.
Do you want to see something funny? See you, my youth.
Listen. Hang on, listen.
Dude, honestly, really? Oh no, here we go. He's going to go and do the dad dance. Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
Can you hear it?
If one of us go in, then we all go through it.
They're my enemies' eyes.
He's not reading the
That's it, that'll do.
Whoops.
Man, I'm going on constantly. Body season, that's an understatement. Man was brought up on the pavement. Talk to the police, that's God's forsaken. Z-Doc team, so it's over wavy. Man like beef with loads of gravy. You wanna see the promoter pay me 100 bags, that'll make you lazy. Man, I'm going on sick. Right now it's body season, that means that I split a man's wig. Man, I'm going on cold. Hold time.
Yeah, I look for drama. Yeah, I'm chasing karma. Seen some things that other people can't see. Yeah, I'm on a mission. I don't need permission. Living like I'll hit 103. This life's like a fantasy.
Hello. Luke, when Yowza comes on and tells his story, it's not going to be in one episode. It's going to be in about 6. And then we're going back to the asylum. Now, I need to get one thing out of the way first. I want to shout out to one person who helped me out in Ballyferm on my channel. Jimmy Kershaw, Old School Photos. He's going to share the channel. He's going to share every podcast I do with Yowza or anybody straight out of Ballyer. Now, nobody in Dublin talks about old times except for I cannot let another friend die without his story being told. I seen a dead man walking a few months ago, being Ian Gibbons, and I pinned him against the wall. I said, "You're a dead man." I thought I was having a hallucination. Now, well, Jimmy was generous enough to share the page, Chopper, and I went to school with his Darren and Leslie, so, you know, I have a lot of respect for them boys up there. It's like growing up, I looked up to all them boys, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot of them boys want my ass. And I deserved it. Chopper, I'm going to share something with you now, right, guys? Now, I want you to look through my eyes. I'm going to take you back to a night where there was carnage. I want to take you back to a night where I walked onto a certain football field, allegedly. A lot of people walked onto that football field, allegedly, and stood there looking across and seeing about 100 lads with axes, baseball bats, petrol bombs, guns, stake poles, and it was a notorious alleged gang war battle that particular night in question. I can smell smoke. I remember 200 people allegedly in this battle. Allegedly, 160 of them had balaclavas on. Now, my question is, teacher, what happens if you find yourself in Banda Country? Do not find yourself in Banda Country, student. Why, teacher? Because you are going to get broke up. You want to be one of the boys, really? What are you going to do to be one of the boys? I close my eyes now and I see a field. And on one side, I see about 100 men, allegedly, with every kind of weapon you can fucking imagine. And it's dark, right? I remember being stood on a field one night where I looked behind me and there was about 120 men. And running battle. A fucking running battle, mate. And I'll tell you one thing. I think that was the first time adrenaline introduced itself to me properly. All I could hear was, "Oh, no, listen, talking about it doesn't do it justice. You know when wood strikes a head, or when you hear a bone snap, I've seen a lot of bodies drop on the ground with broken limbs, bones protruding through jeans and contorted, and if I had a getting caught on the other side, oh shit. It's a very famous battle that happened allegedly 37 years ago. A running battle. The next day, everybody had black eyes and broken fingers, and it was a mad night. You know, I got a bang of a fucking wheel, not a wheel brace, what them things called a trolley jack. Someone fucked a jack at me, you know what I mean? They hit me in the side of the fucking head, mate, and nearly took half my ear off. But yeah, it was fun because you were with all your mates, allegedly, having fun. Now, this was wrote about, people have wrote books about this battle. I remember having balls and a golf stick. Give me a wood any day, I'm good. I'm good with a wood. And I'm a crack shot. You know what I mean? 4, now you're on the floor. 5, beat you half alive. But listen, you know, when you're but that young, you do crazy stuff, right? So, I was with all my mates, and even if you got bashed together, like, you know, it was an accomplishment. It's like, but I'm just so glad I got away from that lifestyle, you know, because it's very reckless, and, you know, it's like, I don't like admitting this, it's like, because a lot of people don't get it, and the relationship and the faith I have in God, and like I said, he works in mysterious ways, and it's like, you know, a lot of people, like, they don't get it, how spiritual I am. You know, I've always had my faith. I believe in God. I don't go to the church because I'd be like that to a priest. Here, there's a donation. You cunt. Get up out of that. But my faith is a big part of my sobriety and me staying alive. You know, that's my main job. Every soldier, like, will tell you, it's like it's your job to stay alive. That's my job, to stay alive. You know, to see Chomp, let's go Chomp. The Chomp is here. But guys, in all seriousness, the last few weeks, I've had people reach out and offer to donate this and that to me, and I'm overwhelmed by it. Like I said today, Jaggy, he's sending the fucking a camera. Fair play to him, like, you know. There's a few decent people on here that, you know, like I said, I've had people offer to sponsor me bleeding channel. I don't know, many times. Why would you want to sponsor someone's channel? You know, I have what I need, you know, like, with the grace of God, I have everything I need here. You know, I have my family around me all the time. It's like, you know, I'm just glad God gave me eyesight, you know, because it's like what I've seen through my eyes, You know, I could die a happy man tomorrow. I've witnessed me son, Charles, do this, look. I've witnessed me son and his mates do that. And as a father, yeah, when you see a lad do that, you know what I mean? It's one of the most proudest moments of your life. When you see a lad, you know, in his gown and getting a scroll and all, you know. It's absolutely that. It's incredible, mate. You know, and I'm super proud as a father, you know. I've got a couple of kids to uni, to the promised land. You know, give them a 4-year plan. A lot of the kids around here don't have a dad because they're locked up. But I've been a lot of kids' dads around here. You know, if I see them doing wrong, I always bollock them and all. And this is repetition. This has gone on for years because I see this out in the state years ago. It's fucking there, mate. You know why? Because I live here and a lot of other good Irish men live on this housing estate and no houses get robbed. There's no people's cars getting robbed either. Do you understand? Because we have a good community here. And it's like, you know, once your community prospers, you know, I know a young man that come off this housing estate that ended up getting this housing estate funding. You know, a remarkable young man, a good role model for the kids around here. A lot of them looked up to him because he knew if Dylan can do it, why can't we? If TJ can do it, why can't I? Do you understand? And a lot of these kids in big inner cities, high crime, low privileged areas, they're not given a prayer. And it's like you need something to believe in, something solid. You know, it's like, and if you get kids to believe in themselves and give themselves a 4-year plan and test themselves and make your granny proud. You know, at your graduation ceremony, your granny's there, she's fucking made up. You know what I mean? It's like all your family's there and they're all proud, you know. Well, you're only allowed 2 people in the ceremony belong to them, like, you know, but it's one of my biggest accomplishments in any way. Like, Dylan choosing to go down the psychology road was the best thing he ever did. I think it was the best degree for him at the time. I'd rather him do a psychology degree than a business degree. You know, I'm not even going to go into it. If I told you, you wouldn't believe me in any way. But, yeah, I'm just happy with his accomplishments. And without his help, this housing estate wouldn't have a prey on me. And I know it. You know, so like I said, you know, I'd always be grateful for that. Because I know my fucking son helped the kids on this housing estate get fucking funding me. While he was in another city, helping that prosper too, being Liverpool. I know I'm a bit of an arsehole and I probably embarrass him sometimes, but you have to understand something, yeah. My son is a fucking foreigner in Liverpool. 11 years living in and working in Toxteth, trying to bring Toxteth and Crocky together. Luke, I'll text you on fucking on Messenger, but before you go, bro, I hope you're alright, man. You and Spencer haven't been too fucking well because you're breathing. You and Spencer, man. So you two have a lot of bleeding coming. Yeah, but Luke, listen. I told Yowza, I said, listen here, we need to do this fucking thing. Do you understand? And when I do bring you on and do the podcast, there's a couple of people I want you to talk to, as in yourself, because like I said, I'm going to do a fucking music one with him, but like I said, we're going to do the ayahuasca first. But because of all the fucking records you have, Luke, and because of Yowza's interest in the dance music, there's a couple of things I want to put straight one night. You know what I mean? Somebody that tried to hinder my progress, I will embarrass one night. In your honor, bro. For you. what that weasel did. But like I said, Yowza coming on to talk about it, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the story is with Gibbo. He's not very well. You know what I mean? I'm not going into it, and I'm not gonna fucking pester him. You know, he did say he was going to do it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I have to respect people's space and family times, and if I say, right, this guy might come on this night and he doesn't, it's not my fault. It's because one of them's pulled out or whatever. But like I said, it's all work in progress. Do you understand? And I'm not afraid to drop a sandwich. People say Jude is certified, but yeah, he's been a great coach. He's a great striking coach. And here, this is my brother. My brothers tell me this all the time. Look at my father taught me when it comes to defending yourself. Look, it's like, sure, do you understand? And it's like, I always wanted to make him proud, so I always wanted to give me best to anything I've ever done, especially a discipline like kickboxing, kung fu, boxing, Muay Thai. It's like I've done a lot. I've done a bit of each in a way over the years. You know, I'm a big fan of it. I love hand-to-hand combat. I like men testing their wills against each other and trying to anticipate what your opponent's going to do before he does it, so you're not there. And it's crazy. You fail to prepare. This is what my dad used to say. You prepare to fail, or you plan. Fuck off. You know what I mean? If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail. And shit like that he used to say to me. But Luke, we'll talk about it, because like I said, Spencer earlier on was supposed to come on, and it's like it's crazy. All day today on my Instagram, I've fucking been chatting to a couple of people, and I'm just crossing all the I's and the T's, bro. Like I said, what Ronan Holden official did with me, I'm gonna do exactly that with Yowza. I'm gonna ask him a question. I'm gonna let him fucking answer it, and then I'll ask him another one. It's like, because, and Gibbo as well. Somebody got a chance to interview Gibbo years ago. 3 assassins come for him in Dublin, and he's still alive to tell the tale. Now everything is all squashed under the table now, because the politics has eased itself over. He's not allowed to be touched. Do you understand? You've had 3 goes at him now, so don't touch him. Do you understand? And that's how it fucking is. And it's not just me that said it. I'm a nobody when it comes to that world anymore. It's like, but I have friends that are somebody's, and Ian Gibbons can't be touched again. You know what I mean? The guy's been assassinated 3 times and didn't die. Give him a fucking break, you know what I mean? But nah, look, life is way too short, and over the years I've lost a lot of people, and it's fucking horrible, and you have to suck it up, and that's the hardest part about grief. You know, if you lose your mother, you're fucking die. And I always say to people, guys, listen to me. If you fucking fell out with a parent or whatever, fix it. Because, you know, if they die, you cannot get it back. Now, like I said, I'm not an expert on StreamYard, but I'm working on a daily basis. I'm juggling a lot at the minute. It's like, but before I go, Doc donated this to my channel. Now, you have to understand something. A few people have given me a gift over a few years, and I still have them. You keep your gifts, do you understand? And it's like, Doc knew I wanted one of these, and he said, you know what, here? And then today, Jaggy, he said, I have a camera there, Jude. I don't use it. Like, I'll send it to you if you want, honest to lie, because it's another prop. It's another tool that's gonna help me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like now I'm not used to taking things off people. I've worked for everything I fucking have in life. I haven't got a lot, but what I have got is my own, which isn't a fucking lot. But when it comes to family, I'm wealthy as fuck. You know what I mean? When it comes to friends, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people, when they meet me, they're like, bro, fuck me, you're like this all the time. Like, yeah, why, what do you expect me to be? A fucking, you know, for fuck's sake. But like I said, Doc, he sent this camera and I won't let him forget it. This year, like I said, I was looking for that fucking bit. I've been looking for that for ages, man. But Doc, like I said, he, you know the way I told you, I keep breaking things. Look at my glasses, are snapped, man. Nah, like I said, listen, I want to shout out to the Doc. To Jude, hope you can get some use from this, bro, Doc. How lovely is that? Now that's proper broski shit, that, isn't it? You know what I mean? And there is some good people on here, you know? And Doc knew that this, I would use this camera. Like, you know, when you have a grown man send you a little message like that on a 4K camera, you know what I mean? It's like, and there's not many Docs on here. There is generous people, believe me, but I've never been one to take things off people. I've always worked for what I've ever fucking had. And it's like, Doc reached out to me and he said, Jude, when it comes to a 4K camera, I got you. You know, fucking, and then today, Jaggy is sending me a camera, and it's endearing. Do you understand? But Luke, so check this, right? So I'm fucking now, you know the way Yowzer is. Yowzer's fruity as fuck, right? Now, one of me Albanian mates was here, right? And he rang me, and me mate was here, yeah. And he's like, who's that next to you? And I was like, me mate. He's like, where is he from? I was like, mind your fucking business, bro. You know what I mean? He says, where are you from to me, mate? Me mate's like, Albania. He's like, no way, Jude, with the elbows. Me mate's like, what he say? I was like, forget about it, don't worry, bro. You know, I said, yeah, I'm a bit busy at the minute. So he said to me, right, Jude, I'm deadly serious about this podcast thing and all, bro. He said, everybody, and Luke, I'm in stitches laughing at him, right, because of his accent. He's like, bro, you know, all the boys are watching your fucking lives and all. And I'm like, yeah. He said, bro, all the boys up in Cherry Orchard, they're all talking about your live and all. I want to come on and do this podcast. I'm like, oh, you want to come on now? Because the boys are talking about me fucking channel, whatever, right? So I made him swear. I was like, nah, bro, you fucking act the bollocks. You fucking let me down. You know, and I'm not risking it again. Because if you tell me you're coming on and I say to people, right, he's coming on whenever, and you don't, you make me look like a cunt, bro. And I already look like a cunt, you know? So he said, Jude, tell me what you want me to do. I said, I want you to be on time. I said, if you tell me this time, I want to do it. So I said to him, right, check this out right now. Years ago, apparently, Terry Farrell was supposed to do an interview with him or Gibbo. And he made a bollocks of it, right? And Gibbo said, I'm not going on one of them again, Jill, to talk about it. Hey, Elena. I said, bro, listen. He said, Jude, listen. I've had 3 assassination attempts on my life. He's like, and this wanker, bro, he brought me on to interview me about it. He said, but I was in the wrong place spiritually at the time. Now, myself and Spencer, when we were younger, we used to go to this retreat down the country. And it was a Bible school. And we used to go to it twice a week for about 7 years. And I learned more about the book and scriptures and chapters and fucking, you know, when it comes to the book being the Bible and what have you, like, you know what I mean? And I can read some of it from here. But I walked away from God, I'm not gonna lie, and he never walked away from me. I walked away from him. Yeah, you don't walk away from me, I walk away from you. Ha! In that film. Which one is it? Here. You don't walk away from me, Donnie Brasco. But yes, thanks to God, like I said. But so, yowza. I said to him, bro, if you fucking let me down, Luke, honestly, I said it to him. I said, yowza. And you know what? The night before, yeah, I was at the sending you a voice note, or you said you tried to ring me one night, right? And I was fucking on the phone to this cunt, right? I said to him, yowza, if you fucking let me down, bro, I'll fucking slap you. He's like, I fucking won't. What do you want me to do? I said, I need you to make me a 3-4-minute video saying hello to my audience, telling them a little bit about what you're going to be talking about being ayahuasca. Luke, you think of all the amount of ex-addicts that are on YouTube as a collective, right? Now, a certain audience, right, have struggled with drug addiction forever. They've tried rehab, it's not working. They've tried this retreat, that retreat, the best retreat money can buy, the priority, all that shit, and it doesn't work. But what if someone said to you, here, I was a cocaine snorting, heroin snorting, smoking, crack cocaine smoking, tablet taking motherfucker. And I went and done this retreat, and it's fucking healed me. It's fucking healed me. Now, I be honest with you. He said, Jude, you fancy it? I said, do I? Fuck. He said, why not? I said, bro, are you mad on? I said, there's fucking loads of ants and fucking bugs and spiders and shit on the ground. He's like, you don't have to worry about it. You just get yourself 3 foot off the ground. I said, there's just one problem with that, bro. He said, what's that? I was like, bro, I'm looking up, there's loads about fucking 20 pairs of eyes looking at me like I'm a fucking hot dog. And one of them's gonna slide down the tree, grab me like that. Oh, you're just gonna hear the noise and a groan. And I'm gone. No thanks. You know, my bollocks, mate. No way. Ah, Jude. He said to me, he said, you know what? I was on me hammock, he said, and I could hear you in me fucking head going, ha ha, slap. You know, I offered him a mosquito net and he turned it down. So, listen, all seriousness, yeah. Yowza is a very spiritual guy and he was searching for enlightenment, spirituality, like intuition, nourishment, guidance. He's looking for some kind of fucking answer, yeah? And ayahuasca was screaming at him. He had to do a big boy thing and put his big boy pants on and fly to Colombia, Medellin on his own and not have a line of cocaine. Because the reason why he's going there is the total opposite. In order not to do it. And in order, when he done this retreat, was to never want to take cocaine again. Or to use drugs again. Do you understand? And that's ayahuasca. It works for a lot of Westerners go over there, right? But Yowza's thinking of setting up a retreat over there. Because he said, now, like I said, look at ex-addicts, you're always that close from relapsing, you know. And there's this treatment over there called a boga, and it's like this thing you eat, and it's like a bark. It looks like fucking bark, and you eat it, and for 72 hours you have, it's like a hallucinogenic, and it's the same with ayahuasca. Now, I only know what I've researched about it, because any good podcaster has to research certain things in order to ask his guest. And what? What are you on about? Come here. Don't start getting cocky because you've interviewed Johnny Cash. Yeah. Oh, fucking baldy Sinead O'Connor. I'll bring Yowza Tinder along. Fuck you. Sorry, just having a dispute with me dead father on the wall. He just said to me, here, top Johnny Cash. Speaking of top, he's fucking here. Tewie's at top. Fuck off. In my city where you get nicknames, nobody talks. Because dead men can... 2 men... Here, 3 men can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. And here, ask no questions, I will tell you no lies. And sometimes it can be our demise. But if the truth be told, on every housing estate all around the world, everybody knows who all the boys are on the estate. And I always wanted to be one of the boys, and I become one of the top boys. Back then, out of all our circle, and here, that's not, I go ask them. But if that's all you want to achieve, you're a sausage, a fucking sausage. That's what I was, an easily manipulated sausage. But look, I wanted to be part of that, so that comes with the territory. For every action, there's a reaction. For every reaction, there's consequences. And for every consequence, there's an implication. And for implication, there's insubordination. Now look what you've gone and done. You're on the ground with a bullet in you, and your ma's crying over your bed. Look at it. And your sister and your baby ma, look. And you did that because you wanted to be one of the boys. Nope. Telling you, that's where it leads. Now look, you're at your mate's funeral, and his son is holding your hand, asking you stupid questions like, can Daddy get flowers in heaven? Can Daddy get presents in heaven? And when is he coming back down from heaven? Can we go to the airport to see him? What the fuck do you say to a kid when it says that to you? I get so frustrated sometimes when I think now. You see, I remember, so, a lot of my mates, I see their posts on Facebook every day, and it rips the chest down me. You know, it's very sick. And I want to shout out to Spencer McDermott and to Luke Gilligan. I hope you feel a bit better soon. I want to shout out to Ian Gibbons. You better not die on me. I'm telling you now. God gives you a mate and he fucks with you. That's typical of fucking you, isn't it, eh? But, listen. I've always wanted to do something to honour me dad. And I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do something to honour Ballyer. Now, just because you're from Ballyer doesn't mean you're stuck there. And Ballyfermot gets a very bad reputation. And if the truth be told, 95% of Ballyfermot work very fucking hard. Balbarians now. My fucking mother, okay? She was born on Landon Road. There was 10 of them. Yeah, she grew up in Ballyfermot. Ballyer, true and true, my family. You can trace my bloodline just like the Italians, the Sicilians. La Costa Nostra, our thing. Yeah, well, we have our fucking thing too. We are few, we are many. Open your mouth, you're on the ferry. Like I said, this is gonna happen. I remember. And a couple of my countrymen have reached out to me and said, brother, can you lead us one last time? And I said, would you like me to lead you? And the boys said, fuck yeah. So, I have been given a green light to proceed to get what I need. Oh, this is going to be biblical indeed. I might even dress up, put on a nice hat, and get out the old tweed. Now, I'm not here to plant a seed. Anyway, roll on tomorrow, the next day, Godspeed. I want to thank Doc for the 4K. He's one of the boys. What more can I say? Jill McDonald's on him dumb. Good a meal of mahagut in you come. Cade meal of fortune. Connors too. Jill McDonald's on him dumb. Good a meal of mahagut in you come. Chucky la Erin Gabra Oglan na Erin. As God is my fucking witness. We will see this through. You see, this is my channel. Not you. It's my channel. 100% mine. And I ain't in no hurry. As we're speaking, the architect of this project, Pablo, maybe now, maybe this evening, maybe tonight, is going to come up with a banger of a video to premiere Yowza Coming On Part 1. Then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. And then someone else will come on and he'll say, here, did you see Yowza's podcast the other night with Jewett? What you were talking about years ago, blah, 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 blah. Then 4 people will say, bro, did you see Jude and Yowza's podcast the other night? Here, I've only ever wanted to hit Ballyfermot, but guess what? This is going fucking worldwide, baby. Yeah, here. I know now how I can get even with me dad. See, legends to me are men that come from my housing estate that have nicknames for a reason. And Yowza Tyndall is a household name where I'm from. Do you understand? I want to thank Jimmy Kershaw for supporting the channel. And go over and have a look at his channel. Go over and give Ken O'Driscoll a sub. Keep fit with Ken. Like I said, Ballyer's finest. And what Jimmy Kershaw and what Ken O'Driscoll are doing for their communities. Oh shit, yeah. Can I just say this? Well done to Harpo. Bro, what you're fucking doing, I'm so proud of you. He's doing fucking he's doing loads of bleeding sponsored runs for either cancer research or leukemia. So shout out to Harpo O'Driscoll, yeah. I see you, big dog. I fucking see you. I'm watching you. I see you. I'm well proud of you. And you know, I see your fucking dad to be well proud of you, bro. Fucking love it. Anyway, I'm going to end this right now. Like I said, Yowzer's going to come on. And everything's about timing. It's like I'm starting to get to know new characters on YouTube. Not new characters, just people I've never come across before. That I think are patriots and I think they're doing the right thing. I like I said, without Tank posting that shit about afraid of his own shadow, hey Peggy, I'd have never known. Now, I cannot be associated with anybody who is in a rapist's life. I have warned you. I've said, if I find out people are going into them lives, listen, Chopper's right, you can go the fuck where you want, but here, no, on my spanner you won't. Don't worry about it, it's okay, I don't need the back, I've already taken it. You see, respect is a two-way street, and if you disrespect me, mate, well then, you know what I mean, I'm a certain way. I'm old school, I'm Old Testament, believe that. Do you understand? And I'm doing what's right for my channel, I'm protecting my investment. And I've lost 3 projects already, and it ain't happening on this one, guys, because I've worked too damn fucking hard. I did say, see that list will be added tonight. I'm going to write down 50 names. And I'm going to help a few people. I've helped a lot more than 50 people, mate. It's like, when it comes to mental health, I know me shit. And it's shocking the amount of time people have to wait to get an appointment in the UK to see a psychiatrist. And it's not a fucking joke. Men are belligerent and stubborn, and we hide a lot from our partners. Like if we go to the toilet and we notice we're having a bleed or whatever, fucking, we'll hide it. Do you understand? Or if we don't feel great and people are telling us to go to the hospital and all, and you try to be a soldier and all, then boom, it all hits you. Hey, Peggy. But like I said, I'm not perfect, yeah. But I know what I am, and I know what I'm not. And here, I will not have any of my mods in a rapist's life. And here, it's just a little calculation, don't worry. It's only a spanner. You know, you can go where you want. No problem, we have no ties. It's like, but I've fucking 3 doors. Do you understand what you say? Fuck off, mate. I don't give a fuck. Would you here? If you had a rapist living next door to you, would you fucking knock on the door, would you? Or would you let your missus knock on the door? Like I said, there's a lot of wankers on YouTube, and for years, too many people have been targeted. So, I put a panel of people there together. I have a couple of projects coming up, you know, but and I'll let you know a bit more in a bit. Right now here, I'm fucking off my stream here. I have to go back onto me bleeding YouTube, because I want to talk to a couple of people. Right now, what time are we on? Right, 8 o'clock. Right, fuck off, 7:30. I'll be back in about half an hour. But listen to me, yeah. I want to thank Jaggy Thistle today. He said he's going to send me a camera for the channel, and I am so fucking grateful. Team Braveheart, I fucking like, you know what I mean? It's like, there is some good people on here. If someone said to me, Jude, I'll donate you £500 for your channel, or I'll give you a fucking camera, which one do you want? I'm picking the fucking camera. Do you understand? Because I'm going to get a location in my garden somewhere. If I have to buy a fucking tent or a gazebo again, I'll buy one. Do you understand? But, like I said, I'll talk to you about it in a while. I have an idea anyway. But shout out to Doc again, right?
Listen, yeah, shout out to Doc again for this fucking camera that he sent me a few weeks ago. And shout out to Jaggy, and he's sending me a camera. And when I get it, I'll show you all. And shout out to Jaggy, right? And I'll be back in a bit, yeah? Peace. I'm going to get some food.